This is in Brainerd?
Yes, Brainerd.
And this is on Saturday, December 13th. And we're having a vigil to stand in solidarity with Ferguson.
And Garner. And all the victims of police brutality, all the victims of police violence, and everyone who has ever been unjustly treated for whatever reason, but especially class, race, and ethnicity. You know, because we know there's the different forms of justice for people. You know?
And you think this is important to be out here today because of what?
Absolutely. It's important, well, for a number of reasons. It's important to take a stand against police brutality. It's important to say this is wrong, that you just can't kill people with the, you know. I mean, look what happened to Eric Garner. He didn't do anything, and he was still choked to death. That's wrong. It's also important to be out here because I'm not sure if you know this or not, but today is a National Day of Action Against Police Brutality. There's a big demonstration in Washington, D.C., plus there's demonstrations in dozens of other cities, including in Minneapolis and Northfield, Minnesota, so we have at least a few more Minnesota demonstrations against police brutality. I saw that on the Answer website. So we need to be part of a broader movement. We need to take a stand against this. And it was Larry here who came up with the idea for it.
Absolutely.
Well, it's important to stand with particularly black men at this moment, but you know, the historic crimes against black people in our society just keep going on and on. And it's a linchpin, a crucial part of the system that keeps us all oppressed and divided. And you know, we need basic reform of the injustice system, terrible system of imprisoning, profiling and imprisoning black men and destroying black community, really.
Right.
Thanks, Robin.
You're welcome. Thank you guys for coming out. And why is it important for you to be out here today?
It's just disgusting. And there was a cop, this was after Ferguson,
and
Michael Brown's death.
Racial profiling, police brutality, and just be out here in solidarity with other demonstrations going on around the country today.
On law enforcement.
For those calls.
Thanks very much for coming out. Hey, friend. Stop racial profiling.
That's right.
So you're aware that's going on.
Oh, absolutely.
And you probably have friends who've been affected by racial profiling.
Yeah, likely. I don't think they've ever told me any specific stories, but it's pretty universal. If you take a look at the stats, it's there.
So you're willing to stand for Ferguson as well?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks for coming out. How about you, Kat? Why are you out here today?
Because I think it's all completely wrong and stupid and it's dumb.
Racial profiling is dumb.
Yes, everybody should have the same rights and they should not be, if they're black, they shouldn't get killed no matter what. And if you're white, you should be, you know, equal and whatever.
Right.
You know.
Thanks for coming out. The train is going to compete with us. I have another one in the back of my trunk.
We gotta definitely get a lot more of these signs
Why'd you come out here today?
I had to.
I'm personally...
Everybody needs to. It has to be said, it has to be done.
Thanks for coming today. And why are you out here today, Teresa?
I'm here because Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, isn't that the truth?
Yes, because all lives matter and we can't pick and choose who gets to live based on some people's prejudices.
That's right. Thanks for coming out.
Yeah.
I have to get you through yet here. And why did you come out today?
I came out because I'm very involved in the media and what's going on all over the country, but I've also had a lot of personal experiences in this town about the police violating our civil rights, our constitutional rights, civil liberties. I've had my home entered unlawfully.
Wow.
I've been arrested for domestic assault when I'm the one that called for police. She was attacking me while I was on the phone with the police. Never even knew that 911 interference of a 911 phone call was a pretty serious thing, and they never even brought it up. My girlfriend, who was actually the mother of my child here, she actually admitted to the police, wrote a letter to the judge that she lied to the police, and no files were charged. Nothing happened with that. It's just, I know what's going on all over the country and all over the world, in fact, and police need to be held just as accountable, if not more, for the job that they do.
That's right.
When they break the laws that they have sworn to protect.
That's right.
And honestly, bottom line, it goes way above and beyond all that, because I mean, with the government, and I heard, I wish I had my phone out so I could, actually, you know what, I'm going to, so I can read this actual case where the judge said that police didn't have to, their job was not to protect the citizens, their job was to enforce the law, and that's ridiculous. It's completely erroneous. That's what it's supposed to be, but now they're saying that that's not their job, and they're being supported by the justice system. They're being supported by the court of law.
Well, I think peace officers used to be called peace officers because they were to uphold the peace.
And they used to. I've heard many stories of.
That's right.
I mean, it's a money maker now, especially with Dewey and in this town, Dewey's. I got arrested for a DUI. Stephanie Shook, public defender, an old public defender of this town, gave me the police cruiser video, gave me the video of the police officer in the breathalyzer room. I passed both on-site tests. I blew a .07. I was driving 2 miles over the speed limit. I didn't swerve at all. You know, it's out of hand. It's getting out of hand. Military state. It's becoming a military state.
You look at that and I'll come back to you. Why are you out here today?
I just think it's pathetic that police can kill black people with impunity. You know, it's terrible. All those young men have mothers, and I just can't imagine what that must be like.
Thanks for coming out today. I got one other person.
All right, here it is. Warren versus District of Columbia. Police are under no specific legal duty to provide protection to the individual. They are there to enforce the law only, no matter how immoral that law may be, and no matter the cost. Look it up. Look it up.
Say the case again.
The case, Warren versus District of Columbia.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. And that's just one. I mean.